This tree has gotten too big for where it's located on my property. I'm going to take off some of, mainly that big, tallest one. That goes way up. And this thing grew like crazy last year. And I'm going to try and keep it smaller, so I'm going to take off that big branch. And it is the end of March in Minnesota. Best time to prune trees here is the end of the dormant season. Dormant meaning wintertime. Trees aren't growing, they're just dormant. So I'm going to get going on that. I'm going to cut that big branch off. And whoops. A white-tailed buck was scraping his antlers on this bark. I'm going to take off that little nubbin right there too. So I'm going to use a handsaw to cut off that big branch. And I want to cut just inside, actually outside of the collar. I'm going to cut right here. I don't want to cut in too close because then it won't heal up properly. And that's the biggest branch. And then these two remaining vertical ones, I want to cut those down so they aren't as so tall. I'm going to use it's called a bypass clipper. And it's called bypass because the blade goes past this part. There's anvil style too. I don't like those. They seem to not cut as well, and they kind of crush the wood, and you don't get a clean cut. I want a clean cut as I can possibly get so that the tree will heal up and hopefully not get diseased. And got that cut way down. I'm going to trim up a few more. Well, actually, I'm just going to leave it. Let's see how it does. I don't want to remove too much of the branches because then the tree may die. So I want to have enough leaves come out this year. I'll probably trim it up more next year. But I want to show how I cut those last two branches off. And this being, what I did is I went a 1/4 inch past, say, this branch up there, put the clipper at a 45-degree angle, and a 1/4 inch past, and then cut it. And that will then stimulate this branch to grow out. And this tree, there really isn't one main leader. There's numerous branches going up, but that's okay. I'll probably determine a leader in the future. Be sure and check out my other videos.